Hey there, welcome to CodeChef. Today we are going to be discussing the project Password Generator, which is from our course Java Projects for Beginners, where we have 10 different Java projects from which beginners can get familiar with Java. So let's begin. So we will be building a password generator using Java, which will meet the following rules. So we will ask the user to give an input of the length of the password, and we're going to ask the user whether they want to have numeric character or special character in the password. So you can see on the right side we have our end product. So let me give length of password as 5 and let me give yes for both numeric and special characters. So you can see I've gotten the password over here. So coming to the flow of this particular project, we should ask the user to give length of the password, and the length of the password cannot be less than 3 because the first character of our password will always be a letter, and we should give user an option to choose whether they want numeric characters or special characters in the password. And if they want both numeric and special characters, we will already have our first alphabet in the password, and then we will be adding the numeric and special characters. Hence we need to have a minimum length of 3. And the way this works is, if the user says no, then instead of the numeric or special characters, we should put alphabets. That is, if user says no to both, then will be a password filled with just alphabetical characters. And one thing to notice, the password will always contain an alphabet. And if you notice, if the user gives an input length of n, then first you have to create a random password from alphabets of length n-2. We've given -2 because we want to ask the user, that is, we want to give user an option to choose whether they want special characters or numeric characters. That's why we have subtracted 2. And after we ask the user whether they want numeric characters, if the answer is yes, then we'll give numeric character, or else we'll proceed with alphabetical character. And now the length of the password will be n-1. Similarly, we'll ask for special characters also. And if the user says yes, we will give special characters, and if they say no, once again we'll give alphabets. And now finally the length of the password will be n. So on the right side of the ID, we are simply generating a random number of letters of length 4, which has only alphabets. So first we're going to import all the classes from the java.util package, and inside the main function, first we're going to initialize a string char string, and which will contain all the letters, that is A to H. Right now we're given only A to H, but later we'll be giving from A to Z. And now we're going to create an object of the string builder class called password. It's basically easier to append and perform all string functions using string builder objects. Later we'll be converting it into a string to print it out. And this particular random will contain the function random.nextInt, which will randomly choose a number in the given range. Now first we're going to open a loop of length 4, because right now it's just generating a random string of length 4. So over here, out of a string of 8 characters, we are going to be choosing randomly using random.nextInt, and since the range is string char.length, out of 8 we'll be choosing a random number. So over here we chose a random number in the range of this length. Now after choosing the random number, we'll be using that as an index to choose a random letter from the string. So if you notice over here, we've given password.append string char at random index. So for this particular string, the char at the index which we got from this particular line above, we will be appending that to the password object. So basically, after 4 iterations, we'll be adding 4 random letters from this string. Now we will be learning a new concept over here, that is how we can randomly choose from a given list. So over here we have our syntax, how we can randomly choose from a given string array. Basically the concept is same as I explained previously. We will be using the random.nextInt function, which will give a random integer. We will be using that integer as an index from which we will be choosing from the array. For example, if I get, let's say, a random number as 4, then the element present at the 4th index of the array, we will be printing that out. Now over here we're going to import the random class, and in the CodeChef class, in the main function, first we're going to initialize our array of strings, and it will be called as fruits, and it'll have apple, banana, orange, grape and kiwi. Now over here we are getting the length of the array of string over here, because we want random.nextInt to give a random number within the range of the length of the array. So first we're going to create an instance of the random class called random, and over here we are generating a random index using random.nextInt, and it will be within the range of the array size which we get from here. Now we're going to create a random fruit variable which will contain the element present at that random index which we generated over here. Now we're going to print out all the list of fruits over here using this for loop, and then we're going to print out a new line character, and now we're going to print randomly selected fruit, and we're going to print out the random fruit which we got from this particular line, and we'll be generating one more random index and once again we'll be printing out that element present at that random index. So let's just run this code once. So you can see we have chosen apple twice. So let me just run this code once again to show it's random. So yeah, you can see we've chosen grape and orange this time, but last time we had gotten both as apple. Now coming to the first subtask of this particular project, what we will be doing is we'll be creating a password of length 8, and over here we are not giving the user an option to give the length of the password or whether or not they want numeric or special characters. We are just creating a password which is of length 8 and has special character and numeric character, and the last character should be a special character and the last but one character should be a number. So coming to the code, we're going to import the scanner and random classes, and in the CodeChef class, first we're going to declare a bunch of string variables. So in our first string variables, we'll have our list of alphabets, that is from A to Z, both in lowercase and uppercase. And then we have our list of numbers over here. Basically, it'll be all stored in a single string. And as you saw previously, we'll be using char at to get the number or letter or special character present at a particular index. Similarly, we have our string of special characters over here. Now, coming to the generate password function, we're going to take in the length as an input. Right now, we haven't given user an option, but length will be 8. So we'll be passing on 8 to this particular function. And if length is not equal to 8, we're going to print out password length should be equal to 8 characters. And then we're going to return an empty string. And in case the length is equal to 8, then we're going to create a string builder object whose name is password. And over here we're creating a random object. Now we're going to run this for loop for 6 times because we want our first 6 characters of the password to be an alphabet. So we're going to give password.append string char at. If you remember, string char is our string of characters, and we're going to choose string char at random.nextLength string char.length. So let me just break this down real quick. So random.nextInt is a function which is used to randomly choose an integer, and over here we're giving the range within which it should choose. And for the range, we are choosing the length of the string which we gave over here. And it's going to give a random index within this range. And this random index, over here only we are choosing the element present at that random index. If you notice, when we learnt about randomly choosing from an index, we use 2 different lines. That is, one line to get the random number and the second line to get the element present at that random number index. But over here we're combining it all into a single line. And now we're going to choose a random number using this particular line. It is the same as the previous line, except we'll be giving string num string instead of string char string. And once again, for the special character string, once again we'll be doing the same. We'll be just changing the string from which it chooses. And now over here we are just returning the string. We are converting this string builder object into a string using toString, and we're going to be returning that back to the main function. Coming to the main function, we have a new scanner object over here, and we're going to initialize a length variable. We're going to ask the user to give enter desired password length. Since right now we are only giving 8, the user can only input 8. And then we're going to pass that on to the generate password function and store that result into the generated password variable. If generated password is empty, is not true, that is if it's false, that it has some password, then we'll be printing out the password over here. Let's just run this code once. So I'll give 8. So I've gotten the password. Let me just run this code once again to show that this is randomly generated. So you can see we've got 2 different passwords. Let's just submit this code once. So yeah, we passed both the test cases. Let's move on to the next subtask.